water, earth, fire, air. Let's get to the review. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be doing a review on Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think it's just called Last Airbender from 2010. Now this movie is a stinker. Okay? Big stinker. Probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. They just get so much wrong. M. Night Shyamalan, he does a lot of great stuff, don't get me wrong, but he just didn't understand it. Like, he did not know what to do. So, I think he said something like he did it, like, for his kids, but I'm not really sure. I think he said something like his kids watched the show, and he's like, oh yeah, we could do something about that. And I tried to make it into a movie, but it's, like, so painfully boring. It's like, who is it for? Like, it's not for the fans, because they call it Ong, and they pronounce it like Agni Kai. They say that, I think, something like that. I know they say Kai. So they get so much stuff wrong. Like, I don't get it. And, like, they tried to make it like an original take, but it didn't work. Like, there are ways you can do it, but not like that. Not like that at all. I'll say probably just get out of the way the best part of the movie, Zuko. I don't know if you guys actually knew this. I really feel bad for forgetting this now, but the actor for Zuko in this movie, he's actually an Oscar winner, and he had won an Oscar before, and that's why they got him on it. But it was just so weird to, like, make it where, like, firebenders, like, couldn't create a source. Like, I get that was, I think, a thing, like, early in production, but they just realized that would just be, like, way too unfair. So they scrapped that, but then they remade that from this movie. Iroh looks off. I will say also another thing I do like, I think the arrow design on Ong, I actually think it's fine. I think it's pretty good. I think the one in the cartoon works because it's a cartoon. The one in the live action works because it's live action. I don't think it would work in a cartoon, and I don't think the one from the cartoon would really work as well in live action. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. The pacing was off. Like, I had this brought up somewhere. I think it was like the movie Flame, I think is his name. He does like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, and Avatar stuff. And he said that, like, and this is true, like I've seen the movie, but I like the way he put it. They don't speak, I guess, within fights. Like, they'll have, like, really long, slow dialogue, and then a fight scene. But nothing is being said during it, you know? Like, there are ways you can have dialogue within a fight. Like, it doesn't just have to be completely silent, punch, throwing earth, which is another thing I'll get into in a second. It just, I don't know. It's so bad. It's 11 o'clock, by the way, if you couldn't tell by the way I'm talking. But, so you know that really infamous scene where it's like, they're holding up all of the earthbenders doing all that crazy stuff, and all just to move a pebble? Well, that's actually not what happened. What that was them moving the gate. But you didn't know that, because the shot composition is so bad. They do not, and I repeat, do not know how to frame a shot. It looked like they were doing that to a pebble, but they weren't, because the shot composition was so bad, and the framing and the angling was just so off. Everything about it was bad. I can't believe they tried to get 2 more movies into this. It stunk. I hated it. I'm probably going to give it the lowest score I've ever given any movie ever. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. I know. But it's just so bad. Like, it's awful. And it really, honestly, doesn't even exist, I think, from what I've heard people say. So take that as you will. Yeah. That was the thing I was hyping up. I'm not really sure what my next movie is going to be. I know tomorrow I'm going to rewatch Chainsaw Man Reze Arc, but I'm not going to do another review on that. I'll probably see in like a week or two what good stuff is coming out, what movie I catch up on. And I'll let you know then. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.